guys, it's Smaile, and today we're going to be doing a Trader Joe's taste off. So what we're going to be trying is the vegetable chips that they have available in their stores. They have like several vegetables that I've never seen made into chips before, and I love chips. I love a good crunchy, salty, savory chip, but we'll see if these vegetables are good as chips. We have 4 contestants on the taste off today. We got the broccoli florets. We got carrots that they're all different colors. We have okra, which is apparently one of the biggest contenders on the Trader Joe's line. And then we also have, last but not least, the seasoned kale chips. As you may know, I've had posted a chip video before, and if you watch that video, you'll know that I really like a good salty chip. I like it to be very flavorful, and I just love potatoes. And I know we don't have any potatoes as your classic chip here today. We're going to test them on their quality of being a replacement for chips. So it's either a yay or a nay. So let's get started. We're gonna try with the broccoli florets first. Broccoli florets. Now, I don't really go to Trader Joe's often, but it's just weird how you can go in there and everything is pretty reasonably priced. It's, of course, they're trying to be very organic, friendly, and the chip section could use a little bit more work, but today we're gonna just focus on these vegetable chips. And maybe if you subscribe and make sure you hit those post notification button, you might be able to see more Trader Joe's videos, like their frozen foods or maybe their chips. So be on the lookout for those videos too. But anyways, like, getting into the broccoli florets, they smell kind of not like broccoli. They look like broccoli, let me show you. They're very crispy looking, but it's definitely a broccoli. They definitely cut it a little bit more small, but I don't like the scent of it. Don't like the scent, but it's actually very soft than I thought. It's not crispy at all. You get your solid like crunch when you like bite on it, but after that they just kind of like soak and melt in your mouth. It definitely tastes like a broccoli, but not too salty. It's actually not bad. It's pretty good. And in here, the ingredients, it's literally broccoli and oil and salt. So they didn't do much to it, but honestly not bad. Again, I like my chips to be crispy, but not bad. So I'd say buy again worthy. Maybe not. I think it's just because if I'm comparing this broccoli chip to like actual, like maybe like a sauteed broccoli, I like the crispy, like not crispy, but I like the crunch of an actual broccoli compared to this. So I feel like texture wise, between the real broccoli and this broccoli, I would rather eat the real broccoli. So I probably wouldn't buy it again, but it's not bad. Like I just wouldn't eat this, if that makes sense. But I would give this I'll give it a 3 out of 5 Smileys. Next, we're going to try the carrots, which honestly, I'm not looking forward to this one. Packaging looks very colorful, looks very cool. But it just kind of reminds me of sweet potato, and I'm not a big sweet potato person. Ooh. You can hear that they're very like, very hard to the point where they make noise when they touch each other. Kind of like pencils. But, I mean, you see here, it shows you like a whole bunch of different colors, but honestly, they're all the same color, like brown. I mean, there's some that looks more orange than others, but there's no purple or anything or white or whatever. So we're just gonna grab this one. Smells like a boiled carrot. Not necessarily a fresh carrot, but then I guess fresh carrot really doesn't really have a scent. At the beginning, it didn't really have that much flavor and it almost felt like a chip, so I was excited. But then once your, maybe a little TMI, but once your saliva really gets into the carrot and it just like, your taste buds taste the flavor, it tastes like a carrot. So, I don't like that. But then again, I'm not really like a carrot person. Like, I prefer broccoli over carrots. I mean, I like broccoli cheddar soup. Not the point, but anyways, not my favorite so far. I would say this would be like a 1.5 Smileys. I don't know, I just don't like how sweet the carrot tastes, and then they put salt in there, so it's supposed to be salty too. But I love the crisp. Don't get me wrong, the crisp was great. I love how crunchy it was, but I just don't like the flavor, so yeah. The ingredients was just carrots and sea salt, so again, ingredients muy bien, but not a yummy chip. I would definitely not buy that again, but to each their own. I will try the kale chips next. I will save the okra for last because I know I've heard the okra chips are pretty good, so we'll try that last. So we're gonna try the seasoned kale chip now. I love the packaging for this one. I feel like this one is like very clean, very like, love the color. Kind of reminds me of maybe like a comic, maybe like a comic. The ingredients one actually has a lot more things than the other two that we tried. It has kale, cashews, tahini, carrot powder, onion powder, cane sugar, lemon juice, mustard powder, sea salt, garlic powder. But yeah, so let's give this a try. Sounds like this will be a little bit more flavorful. I definitely smell all the powders that they put in here. The kale chips looks like this. Very flaky. It looks like somehow maybe they coated the kale before they dehydrated it, maybe. And so that's why it stuck really well to the kale. I feel like these kale chips are a little bit messy in your mouth. I feel like it's all over my teeth. But flavor is really good. They're not as plain as the first two that we had. Give me a second. Anyways, they're not as plain as the first two. I love the flavor. Tastes like a flavoring of a chip. The kale was crispy when you put it into your mouth, and then of course they soak and everything and they melt. But for sure the kale, like, it felt messy in your mouth, but that's just because kale is gonna be more of a green, like a leafy green. But it was not bad. I would give this like a 4 out of 5. It's kind of like the best one so far. I feel like this would do, like the flavor of this would do really well on a chip. So yeah. But it's just so funny. Like, it kind of looks like a broccoli in here. I don't know. Texture wise is just something I'm not used to, like compared to like a potato chip, but it's still pretty good. I think I'm ranking it pretty high, honestly, on its flavor over its texture. I wouldn't really say it's like I feel like the kale is just holding on to the flavor, so you don't really taste kale. So if you're looking for something more healthy, healthy green but flavorful, like, I would say it's a pretty spot on choice. Okay, so we're gonna try the okra last. Now the okra has been at Trader Joe's for a while, so we know it's gonna be good. So let's give this a try. Kind of smells like the broccoli. Yeah, it smells like the broccoli a little bit. Now it's cool that they have it, you know, look like an okra. It's pretty cool. It looks kind of like a jalapeno too at the same time. But looks good. I normally don't eat okra. I like, it has a very like grimy, slimy texture when you're eating it. So I don't know if it will have it when it's dehydrated like this. But this one is like the broccoli. It has okra, rice bran oil, and salt. That crunch. I feel like with this one, it's the closest to a potato chip. The crispiness, the flavor of just of a salted potato chip, like, it's pretty much all there. And then you get an okra flavoring because it is okra. And I don't really like okra that much, like the real okra, because of the griminess, but I don't think, like when I had this one, it didn't really have that griminess that you would have when you're eating a okra. So I love that even more. It's not as flavorful as the kale, but this is still pretty good too. So I would give this a 4 out of 5 smiley points too. So if you're ever going to Trader Joe's and you want to try the vegetable chips, I would say get the okra or get the kale chips. Like, I think you won't be disappointed. I'm not a big fan of the carrots. The broccoli was alright, but I prefer to eat just the real broccoli. So yeah, if you have tried these snacks before, let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. And if you want to see more of these Trader Joe trying taste off tests, just let me know by giving this video a like, giving this video a comment, subscribe to my channel, and making sure you hit the post notification button so that you'll know when I post a new video. Hopefully this video made you smile, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!